Good morning, students. Welcome back to your video lecture. I hope all of you are fine and healthy at your homes. And I hope all of you are following the COVID protocols that are being assigned to us. So, now today we are going to discuss the chapter that is kinds of noun. So all of you know that in our previous video we have started the new chapter from your English language, that was nouns. Okay, kinds of nouns. We were studying kinds of nouns. Okay, and today in this video I have already explained to you in previous video the types of kinds of noun and what is noun. So in this video first we are going to recall what we have learn in the previous video, and at the end of the video we are going to do 2-3 exercises from the same topic. Okay, so now let's start the video. So basically, what is noun? So in simple words, the name of a person, animal, place or thing is called noun. Okay, name of any animal, person, ठीक है, animal, person, place or a thing is known as noun. What person includes man, woman, teacher, ठीक है, person includes man, woman, teacher or name of a particular person like John, Mary. Okay, and places includes home, offices, town, countryside or name of a specific place, that is America, and America is a name of country, right? And then we were talking about things. So name of things means table, chair, pen, pencil, bananas, okay, money, music, dog, all of these are included in things. Okay, so what is noun? Noun is basically the name of a person, animal, place or a thing. Understood, everyone? Now moving forward, what are the types of noun, or you can say how many kinds of noun are there? So we have already discussed that there are 5 kinds of noun. What are those? The first one is proper noun. So what was proper noun? Proper noun is basically special name of a particular person or a place. Okay, proper nouns are the special name of a particular person or a place. If I say that my name is Ram, so Ram is a proper noun. Why? Because this is a particular name of a particular person. Okay, or if I say that I live in Uttarakhand or I live in Dehradun. Okay, so Dehradun is a particular name of a particular place, right? So Dehradun is a proper noun. Understood, everyone? Other than the proper noun, there is common noun. So if proper noun is something that is particular to a person or a place, then proper common noun is name of a name given in common to every person or thing of the same class or kind. Okay, of same class or kind, if we give particular name to particular things, right? For example, if I say that those girls are very beautiful, so here the common noun is girls. Okay, common means we are representing a 4 or 5 group of girls with a particular name, that is girls, right? Here the word common noun is girls. Then other than common noun, the third type of noun is collective noun. What is collective noun? When a noun stands for a collection of person or a thing. Okay, that is known as collective noun. For example, if we say that this is a bunch of flowers. Okay, so bunch, here the word bunch is known as collective noun. Now moving forward to material noun. So what are material noun? A noun which stands for the matter or substances of which they are made is things are made is called material noun. So what are material noun? Material noun are basically the name of matter or a substance from which a particular thing is made. If I say that this pencil is made up from a wood, okay, so here the word wood is the noun. Okay, why? Because this represent a particular particular material or a substance from which the thing pencil is made, right? The other one, the last type of kind of noun is abstract noun. What are abstract noun? Abstract noun is the name given to a quality, a state, or a concept. Okay, abstract noun is the name given to a quality, a state, or a concept. These are something which we can neither see nor touch, okay, but which we can only feel or think. So abstract noun are name given to a particular quality like he is very brave boy, right? So here the word brave, quality of braveness, is a quality that is abstract. We cannot see it, we cannot touch it, okay? So here the quality is, for example, I told you bravery, okay? State means this pen is the person is standing, okay, that is a particular state. No, sorry, not standing. If I say that a particular my childhood was a dream to me, so here the word childhood is a state, right? It is a state, it was a phase of life, okay, and a particular concept. So all these type of things which we cannot touch or see, and a name given to these type of particular things, is known as abstract noun. Understood, everyone? So these are the kinds of noun. There are 5 main kinds of noun, okay? 5 noun. What are those? First one is proper noun, second one is common noun, third one is collective noun, fourth one is material noun, right? Proper, common, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. So these are the 5 main nouns, or you can say these are the 5 kinds of noun, okay? There are 5 kinds of noun. These were your 5 kinds of noun. Now moving forward, we are going to do exercise questions. So the first exercise is pick out the noun in the following sentences and say whether they are proper, common, material, collective, or abstract, okay? So what we have to do, we have to read the sentence and underline the noun and also tell that what type of noun it is, okay? So the first one is Raman is a good boy. So here nouns are what? Raman and boy, okay? So here the word Raman is a proper noun and boy is a common noun, okay? Yes. Now the second sentence is one should believe in truth. Yes. So here the word, what are noun? One, okay, and truth is also a noun. What kind of noun is truth? Yes, abstract noun. Why? Because we cannot see truth, okay? We can only feel that someone is saying truth or not, okay? Now moving forward to the third question, that is a soldier is respected for his bravery. Okay, soldier is respected for his bravery. So here the word soldier and bravery are the 2 nouns. What type of noun is soldier? Yes, collective noun. We are collectively calling particular group of persons as soldiers, right? And bravery is what? Bravery is what kind of noun? It is an abstract noun. Why it is an abstract noun? Because we cannot touch it, right? We cannot touch it. Yes, the other one is, so the fourth one is ornaments are made of gold and silver. So here what are the nouns? First one is ornaments, okay, are made of gold, yes, and silver. These both are also noun. So ornament is what type of noun? Ornament is a, yes, it is an. Now moving forward to the fifth question. The fifth sentence is the case was decided by a bench of judges, right? The case was decided by the bench of judges. So here the word bench of judges, bench is the noun, okay? Bench is noun, and what type of noun? It is a collective noun. Why? Because we are calling a group of people as a bench of judges, okay? 3 to 4 people are in a group of judgment. They are giving a judgment to a particular case, and they are referred to as a bench of judges, and that is a collective noun. Okay, now moving forward to the sixth one. Okay, so the sixth one is Mumbai is a big city. So here the word Mumbai is a noun. Yes, it is a noun. And also what other is noun? The word city is also a noun. So Mumbai is what? Mumbai is a proper noun. Why? Because it is a name of a particular place. Okay, if we are talking about Mumbai, you know that where it is and on which part of the country it is. Okay, and is a big city. So here the word city is also a noun, which is a, yes, common noun, because it is we can use it for a commonly, we can use it commonly. Okay, now moving on to the seventh one. The seventh one is the team won the match. So identify the noun here. Yes, the word team is noun here. Okay, and what type of noun it is? It is basically a collective noun. Why? Because it is referring to a collective group of people, right? It is referring to a collective group of people. Okay, now the eighth one is blindness is the greatest cure. Yes, sorry, not cure. The sentence is blindness is the greatest curse. Okay, sorry, the curse is curse. Okay, so here the what word is noun? The word blindness is noun here. Okay, what type of noun it is? It is an abstract noun. Yes, why? Because we cannot touch this. Yes, we cannot touch it, we cannot see it. Yes, the next is wisdom is better than strength. Yes, so here two words are noun, that is wisdom and strength, and these both are similar type of noun. Which noun it is? Yes, correct, it is abstract noun. Moving on to the 10th question. The question is the table is made of steel. Table, yes, it is noun. And what else? Steel is also a noun. So here table is what type of noun? Table is a, yes, a common noun, and steel is a material noun. Yes, from steel is the table is made up of, and we have already read that what are material noun. These are the substances, or these are basically the name of the substances or things from which particular thing is made up of. Okay, now moving forward, these are the answer to the previous questions. Okay, now moving to the second exercise. The exercise, what we have to do in this, that each of the phrases given below contain a collective noun. Okay, each of the phrases given below contain a collective noun. So what we have to do, we have to basically fill the correct option from the box to the given phrases. Okay, we have to correct the phrases here. Okay, so the first one is a bunch of, what we are talking about, we have to basically fill the correct noun to complete the phrase. Okay, so a bunch of, we are talking about a bunch. Okay, so we will say a bunch of grapes. Yes, so first one is grapes. Now the second one is a bundle of, yes, can we put dancers? A bundle of dancers is wrong. Yes, it is wrong. Very good. A bundle of sailors, that is also wrong. So the correct answer will be a bundle of sticks. Yes, a bundle of sticks. Now the moving forward to the third one. The third one says a bouquet of, yes, we are talking about a bouquet, and from bouquet you can relate it that we are going to be talking about what? That a flower will be making this phrase correct, right? A bouquet of flowers. So the third one is flower. Now moving to the fourth one, a herd of, yes, a herd of sheeps. Yes, very good, sheeps. Okay, so a band of dash, what? So now the next one is a band of, yes, a band of what? So these are the blanks you have to fill here. So here are the correct answers. Okay, let's read them out. Okay, so the first one is a bunch of grapes. Okay, bunch means a for bunch of grapes. Here we are talking about a bunch of grapes. The second one was a bundle of sticks. Okay, bundle sticks, we can put them in a particular bundle, right? Then we have third one, a bouquet of flower. Okay, a bouquet of flower. Then the fourth one was a herd of cattle. Okay, a herd of cattle. Herd means a group of cattle. Okay, these all are what type of noun? These all are collective noun. Okay, these all are collective nouns, so we cannot call a herd of man or a herd of female. Okay, herd we will use with cattle only. Okay, now the fifth one is a band of musicians. Okay, a band of musicians. Sixth one says a regiment of soldiers. A regiment of soldiers. Okay, so what we had to do in this, we had to put the sentences with the correct, yes, what, with the correct, we have to basically complete the phrases with the correct noun, right? So now the seventh one is the folk of sheep. Okay, sheep, not ship, sheep. Okay, eighth one is a troop of dancers. Eighth and ninth, they got mixed. Okay, so the eighth one, the correct answer to eighth one is sailors. Okay, the correct answer to the eighth one is sailors, and the ninth one is a crew of, here we will put dancers. Okay, a crew of dancers. Okay, now the 10th one says a pack of wolves. Yes, a pack of wolves we are talking about. Okay, now the 11th one is a fleet of ships. Okay, fleet of ships, collectively we call them, we are using the collective noun here. Okay, the 12th one is a shoal of fish. Okay, 12th one says a shoal of fish. Okay students, now moving forward to the other exercise, the third exercise, which says fill the blank with appropriate abstract noun formed the word given in the bracket. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to basically form an abstract noun here with using the word given in the bracket. Okay, so let's do it. So the first sentence is Solomon are famous for his dash. Okay, Solomon was famous for his dash. So here the word is wise. So what we have to do, we basically do what? We use different type of suffix behind the, yes, behind the word. So here the wise, we will use the suffix dumb, wisdom. Okay, so what the word will come here, the word will be wisdom. Okay, now the second one is ask, always speak the dash. So here the word is true. So yes, truth. So here the word we will use as truth. Always speak truth. Abstract noun it is. Yes, we cannot touch it, we cannot see it, we can just only feel it. Okay, moving on to the third one, it says we all love dash. We all love what? The word is honest. We all love honesty. Yes, we all love honesty. Honesty is the abstract word from made from the word honest. Moving on to the fourth one. The elephant has great dash. The word is strong. Okay, we have to make a abstract noun from this word. So what we have to do, we have to use a suffix here. So what we will use behind G, we use, okay, strength. Yes, the sentence will become the elephant has great strength. Yes, the elephant has great strength. Now the fifth one is without health there is no dash. So word is happy. The noun is here, we have to use this as a abstract noun. So what are the abstract word that we can use here? That is happiness. Yes, so the sentence will become without health there is no happiness. Okay, so now moving forward to the other sentence. The sixth sentence is I believe in her dash. So innocent. The word is innocent, and the abstract noun from the word innocent is what? Innocence. Yes. So what will be the sentence? The sentence will be, I believe in her innocence. Yes, correct. Now moving to the seventh one. The sentence is, I often think of the happy days of my dash. The word is child. So we have to convert the noun child into a abstract noun. So what will it become? A state. We can use it in a state, right? So what? Yes, childhood. So the word here the word we will use here is childhood, and sentence will become what? I often think of happy days of my childhood. Yes, childhood. Moving to the eighth one, the sentence says, a slave knows no dash free, and the word is free. So here we will use the word freedom. Yes, freedom will be the word we use here. Now moving forward to the ninth one. Ninth one says, she accepted our dash. So the word is invite. So here what we will do, we will use the word invite as a yes, as invitation. Yes, she accepted our invitation. Now moving to the last one, it says the headmaster gave him dash for telling a lie. So the word here is punish. So the headmaster gave him punishment for telling a lie. Yes, these are the, so abstract noun we had to fill abstract noun here. Okay. So students, I hope you all have understood this, how to do this. We just basically have to convert the noun into abstract noun, and how we do it, we basically use suffix, and I have already given you the list of suffix, so you can go through that. Okay, in my previous video I have already explained to you how to use those suffix. Okay, so you can go through with that also. So here, thank you students for watching the video, and I hope all of you are ready for your examinations. So start doing your preparation now, and also do the work that has been given to you in your as your worksheets. Okay, thank you so much.